It's nearly Christmas, and this year we have got a lot to be grateful for. Christmas is certainly my favourite time of the year because it's time for all of us to come together and focus on what really matters in life, to focus on family and on friends. It is a time to reflect on the past year and to make resolutions for the new year. It is time to recommit ourselves to work for a better future, to help secure a fairer and more peaceful world. It is a time to greet all of you whose loyalty and following I value so highly. It is also time to look back and, while counting our blessings, remember the sad and the ugly. It has been a tough year, and it would be disrespectful not to take a moment to think about the tragic events that have left us all in deep shock and sorrow. The murderous attacks in Paris, the Russian airplane tragedy, killings in Beirut, Nigeria, and in so many other terrorist attacks taking so many innocent lives. Those were attacks on our freedom, on our human values, on our way of life. But we should not let ourselves be afraid, because fear itself is the only thing we have to fear. Instead, we shall defend democracy and freedom. It is therefore pertinent that we begin the new year committed to the Christian values of love, compassion, and hope to ensure that our democracy will continue to serve our citizens. As the curtain to the year 2015 draws to a close and we step into the new year, I have taken stock of what I have achieved as your representative in the European Parliament. Since the last legislature, I have been closely tracking the issue of migration, and I have been a key speaker and contributor to parliamentary debates and reports on the subject. In my work as Vice President of the Committee of Petitions, I was a spokesperson on various reports and opinions which affect the citizen directly. I was also responsible for the revision of the European Citizens' Initiative, the first ever transnational tool which empowers the citizen with new rights in the drafting of legislation. As a member of the Internal Market and Consumer Protection Committee, I formed part of the negotiating team which achieved the abolishment of roaming charges in Europe. As a result of my work, phoning, texting, and using the internet when abroad will be so much cheaper. You will no longer be shocked at the bills when you return home. As for what to expect in 2016, well, I will be going into the new year with the enthusiasm to build on my role and duty as an MEP and to uphold the values of democracy, human rights and freedom. I will continue to safeguard the interest of Malta, the Maltese and Constituents. I also wish you receive the gifts your heart desire. But remember, the best gifts around the Christmas tree are the presence and love of your family. And with this thought, I would like to wish you and your families a serene and peaceful Christmas, full of love, laughter and joy, and a new year full of happiness, prosperity, and above all, health. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.